I'm going to ask you a very important question, and I want you to answer as honestly as you can. Have you ever wanted to, but didn't? And how does that make you feel? You see, I lost my mum suddenly last year, something that I definitely did not expect, and I miss her every day and wish I could just hug her that one more time. Her passing got me to take a deep look inside and ask myself some pretty big questions and find out some real home truths as to where my life was honestly. It made me realise there are really 3 keys to creating your ultimate bucket list, so you never have to feel that disappointment from not following through on what it is you truly, truly want. I remember when the movie The Bucket List first came out, and it inspired people to put pen to paper and write down what it is that they really wanted to do before they kicked the bucket. And I was recently reminded how we just never know when our time is up. And from that, here's what I did to help create my ultimate bucket list, which is dedicated to my beautiful mum. Number 1, get real. Witnessing something truly majestic is what Morgan Freeman's character writes at the top of his bucket list. So getting real is about getting connected to what it is that you truly, truly want in life. It's easy to write down a bunch of stuff that you want to have or do before your time is up, but unless you're truly connected to it and it fills your heart with joy, it will forever just sit on your list. So ditch the shoulds and the cliche things and go for what it is that really inspires and matters to you. Number 2, get it down. That's awesome having those really great ideas and experiences just floating around up in your head. But to start your ultimate bucket list, you need to take what it is you've got up in your head and get it down on paper. So find yourself an inspiring place and give yourself permission to take time out of your busy life just for you. Grab a bunch of coloured felts. Yes, I said coloured felts. Why? Because your brain thinks way better in colours, and we don't just see the world in black and white. We see it in colour. So grab those coloured felts and get to putting your ultimate bucket list down on paper. You see, when you take a thought and you put it on paper, it's as though you're taking a step towards what it is that you want to experience. Then what you want to do is put your list or your vision board up in a place where you will see it daily to remind you. And finally, number 3, get into action. Bucket lists or vision boards are a great start. In fact, it's an awesome start. And if you don't take action on them, they'll forever just be a dream. And then the days will pass and the years will pass, and the next thing you know, that ultimate bucket list that you created is just gathering dust, and you feel the same that you did when I asked you the question at the beginning. Have you ever wanted to but didn't? So to never feel like that again, you're going to come up with 3 actions that you can take today to get started towards crossing those things off on your bucket list. This is the gold. The first 2 steps are nothing without getting into action. Sign up to a class that you've always wanted to. Go and visit that person that matters the most to you. Start that book you've always wanted to. Google search the flight cost to the place that you've always wanted to visit. Whatever it is that you want to do, do it now, because you never know when your time is up. If my mum knew that Saturday morning she went to the doctor's, she would be gone in a week, would she have wished to have filled a longing within her? Who knows? What I know is that when I wake up in the mornings now and I look at my bucket list, I'm inspired to take action towards them because they mean so much to me. And I hope that these 3 tips to designing your ultimate bucket list inspires you to do the same. Now, I love to have adventure girls like you inspire each other, so I'd love to know what's on your bucket list in the comments below. And what's the number 1 action you're going to take today to get towards them? Remember, subscribe to get more videos like this and be the first to hear about the next adventures and how you can come and play. Life is a daring adventure or nothing, so I say go for it.